Welcome back guys in my next video. In today's video I'm back with a new chess trap, the trap called as martial trap. Many of you will know about this trap and many will don't know about this trap. So this is for those who don't know about this trap. So let's see how this trap work. E4, E5 called as king's pawn game. Now the white will go for knight f3, king's knight opening. The idea of knight f3 is just to target the pawn at e5 and to control the center. You will go with knight f6. This is called as Petrov defense. Actually, you are ready to give up your pawn at e5 in exchange of the pawn at e4. How? Let's see. Black will go for knight e5. You will go with d6. The white will retreat back its knight to f3, and now you will go with move knight e4, catching the pawn at e4. And now you can see that both the sides are equal in terms of pawn. So that is why I was telling you that you will exchange your pawns. Now white will go for d4. The idea of d4 is just to control the center of the board, which is very basic for any chess game if you want to win it. You will go with d5. The black is also trying to control the center and also to protect the knight at e4. The white will go for bishop d3. The idea of bishop d3 is just to target or to pressurize the knight at e4 and also allowing the white to castle towards king side. You will go with bishop d6, and now except for knight e4, except for black knight at e4, if you look at the game, then it's totally symmetrical, as you can see. Now the white will castle and you will also castle towards king side. The both side has castle now, and now the next move of the white here you will see will be c4. The idea of c4 is same again, is to target the pawn at d5 and also to control the center. But now the black will neglect its threat and it will go for bishop g4. Most obvious and very aggressive move by the black is just to pin the knight at f3. But the white will now go for catching the pawn at d5. The plan for which the white actually go for the move c4, and now the black will go for f5. The idea of f5 is just to protect both bishop and the knight. And now here you can see that the white always move often at this time whenever there is an open file at e will be rook e1. The idea of rook e1 is just not only to develop the rook but also to give a space to the king. As you can see, now the king has two squares where it can move. But friends, this is the blunder of the white. White has fallen for our trap because the right move at this moment was not rook e1. It was actually knight c3. But the white has fallen for our trap. It go for rook e1, and now you will go for move bishop h2 check. And now as you can see, the white king is in check, and the obvious move of the white king will be to capture the bishop by king h2. But again, this is the mistake of the white, because now you will go for knight f2, forking the queen and the bishop. The white will go for, say, queen e2. You will capture the bishop, and now the white will capture the knight with queen d3. You will capture the knight with bishop f3, and now it doesn't matter what move for white go. For example, white go for this obvious move queen f3, capturing the bishop. You will go for queen h4 check, simultaneously attacking at the rook. And now as you can see, the white is in totally trouble. The winning chance of black is very high from this point. So let's continue for a couple of moves. King to g1, queen e1 check. White will go for queen f1. Both sides will exchange the queen, and now from this point, at this point, the black has a very great chance of winning. As you can see that the rook of the only there is one rook for the white and one bishop. But for that, as you can see, the white king is in not a good position as compared to black king. Black king is still protected by his two pawn and one rook. And also, as you can see, the one rook of the white which is left behind it is just blocked at a1. From here, the chances of the black is extremely high. It's about 4.4 if we play against computer. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe.